Raptors are out of Toronto and into an interconference game. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. A whirlwind start to the season for them. 9 for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. And Money subbed in for Steph Curry. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Powell is out there with Charlie Villanueva. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Patterson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Warriors trail by 6. Livingston passes to Money. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in. And so here's Toronto. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Money passes to Ezeli. Here's Money. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Money's got himself on the board with 3 there. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it. So that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. Kicks it to Ezeli. Here's Money, and he hits it to tie the game up. Money's got 6.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. Baseline jumper, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Money. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Got a piece of it. Powell kicks to Larkin. He dishes it to Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from.
Take a look here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Ezeli. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Money's checked in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. So the Raptors 5 right now. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Charlie Villanueva. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 36 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And so Villanueva nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Money. DeRozan defending. Here's Money. Off target with his three.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Ross dishes to DeRozan. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Money. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Denver.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball off the floor.
And he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got his first basket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Money. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Villanueva's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to DeRozan. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
The Raptors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Curry passes to Money. From deep. A rebound by Villanueva. Villanueva's got his 4th rebound in this one. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Money. He's got 12. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break, Toronto. Swiped it away. Here we go, one-on-one. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
It is so hard to contain it. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Money. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Villanueva's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan. The Warriors lead it. Here's Money. He's got 12. And the shot is good. Money's got 14 points for the game.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. He kicks to Villanueva. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Villanueva's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
A 3 ball. The shot is off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
He's off on the first. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Warriors.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you...
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do. Money's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle. Steph Curry's out there with Money, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Raptors with the lead. Patterson a screen on Curry. Ross with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And that's 19 points now for Terrence Ross. And the pass to Money. Three-pointer. Good.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Back to DeRozan. Plenty of space. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Money. And another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Ross kicks to Valanciunas. DeRozan gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Curry. Here's Money, while recovering. Green with a screen on Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's Money. Another 3 for Golden State. But third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable force going to the glass. And it's been reflected on the stat sheet.
The Warriors making a switch here. Azili's checked in. Here's Money. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Money subbed in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Raptors, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patterson. And it's Lowry in for Shane Larkin. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan. And it's Powell in at the power forward. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Patterson. And again, no good by Toronto. Money off target. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Andre, a good game.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was an assassin from the three-point line tonight. A very good percentage for him out there, and a grand total of 8 3-pointers. He tormented that defense with his ability to get open and drain the deep shot.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, after 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this defensive system. You know, it's much more than just the Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know, he's been fortunate enough to take a little bit from each of them and implement it, and it worked.
It turned into a championship in 2015 for Golden State. That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
A moment now to see the numbers for Iguodala. He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
Well, you know it, Greg. You earn your minutes in this league. He's working at it, and I think more will come with time.
Here's the three, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Money. Money's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
The first free throw is good. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both good from the line that time. So it's this game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. Well, you know, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Money in a two-guard. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the three spot. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He ended with 26 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Games like that one show why his team has been so strong coming out of the gate. They'd like to maintain this pace all season, Kevin.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, Gino?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Fifth is Steph Curry.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. So I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he had use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
All right, Doris. Here's money. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right side Matthews. 76ers moving the ball around. Boyd the pass to Smith. Okafor sets the pick for Smith. Kicks it to Noel.
And a quick look at the numbers for money. Second in steals, ninth in three-point field goal percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And, you know, back to your original point, I mean, he's just a tireless worker, plays that hard-nosed on-ball defense. Most guys just can't shake him.
Both free throws good from Noel. Warriors leading by 5. Now the pass to Money. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it.
6 to shoot. No one near him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
For the 3, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry passes to Money. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Okafor with the screen on Thompson. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
Move the ball.
Here's Money. He's covered by Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good for Money.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
He had a nice open look right there. Matthews has got 13.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors ahead, leading by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. The pace of...
Now the second half about to start up and begin. Money's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Noel's checked in for Thompson. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Okafor. Matthews out there with Smith. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Boyd in at the 3.
Sticking too much.
Here's Money. He's covered by Matthews. There's the bucket. Good. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
This is a fantastic run to start this second half.
Ball's knocked loose. The drive by Smith. Okafor. And he jams it with authority.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Money. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Money. Another 3 for Golden State.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
For 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And that one's good. Noel.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Money. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 16. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Money. 28 points for him. From deep. That's good. Money's got 11 points here in just the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The 76ers in second.
They've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mazili's checked in for Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Money. He's got 31.
Sticking too much.
Here's the 3. Landry grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 19. The baseline J. Again, Philadelphia.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Here's Money. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. This one for three. Shot is no good. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Number 12 at the line for two.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 10 on the wing. Thompson and Iguodala. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Money in at the one. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
And the first one drops.
It's been a good game for Smith. He has 12 points and a dozen assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Thompson, he's checked in for Noel, and it's Matthews in for Embiid. Here's Money, covered by Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Money. The shot, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smith with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Okafor gets the bucket.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
You got it.
Here's Money, offensive rebound. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Green. The 76ers trail by 10. Smith dishes to Okafor, and it's stolen by Green.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
But they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game, fast break points, the difference.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for money. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Azili's checked in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. To the paint, here's Grant. There's the killer two-handed slam.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game. Though we call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
It's stolen. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Money. No good from outside. Grant kicks to Smith, and the rejection by Iguodala. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 12.
9 seconds left in the game, and he gets it to go.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Here's Money. Offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they...
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Just an amazing impact he had in this game. After not even being in the starting lineup, he's an other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue to create more and more new fans for himself. I'm sure of that.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan,
Welcome to live practice.
All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
2K16.
get times ticking like waiting in line, and you don't get in. No weights in the hole, and the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Keep changing your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like Tolkien readers. Let it think go hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers, and I humble myself till I was hollow inside. But no more, I get this zipper, you can swallow my pride.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age still keep the mic hot. Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bar, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Scar,
come on with it.
Yeah.
Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there.
Word up.
Come on with it.
Crazy.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, mic up, beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone, plugs in 212s and a microphone, and I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep copping, popping.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute, salute.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger, the key Mosabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Action, pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chasing, pre-testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with a moxicillin. I've been the illest since Ill Kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening. Y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the Carter's Raw Dens. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still tend to
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say?
NYG.
Seen it with my own eyes, I would get otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untangible. Take the lead is something we got to believe in. Connect the cause and the facts, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone in the fear of the unknown. Somehow this doesn't concern me. You can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on.
take them back.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And there were rumblings about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded or wanting out last season. Ownership said they wouldn't trade him for anyone and put those rumors to rest.
Listen, it would be impossible to get equal value for the Cousins trade. He's not going anywhere. He's already a top center in the league and still very young. He just has to learn to get along with upper brass to win a championship.
And you've heard it from upper brass. So the center is the hardest position to fill. So at 25, would you trade a guy like Cousins? I don't think so, unless you're getting like a top 5 player in the league that could change your franchise. I think he's there for a while.
With the game just about ready to start, let's go to Kevin Harlan. Kev?
On the floor, the visiting Golden State Warriors. At center, Andrew Bogut. At small forward, Harrison Barnes. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. The floor for the Kings. Golden State also making some changes. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Money subbed in for Steph Curry. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Money out there with Thompson. And it's Azili in at the center, locking down the middle.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Iguodala. Averaging 5 points per game, 2 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. The Kings trailing. Collison kicks to AC. Launches it. Knocks it loose.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Money. 38 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Just 3 to shoot. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by McCray. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus for the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, I mean, up against this team, finding ways to crack their defensive shell is always going to be the #1 challenge.
And I would say it would be the #2 and #3 challenges as well, guys.
Takes the 3. No good for Money.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Pulls it up. Rebound by the Kings. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone. They didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
$2K16.
It's still early on as the new basketball season gets underway for Golden State. Here's where they stand. First in scoring, first in steals. And they've also made their opponents pay for any mistakes. I mean, they've got the most points off turnovers in the league.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
From the arc, there it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Collison kicks to AC. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Craig, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Green, the screen. Here's Money. He's got 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
1:03 left to play in the first. Misses the wing 3.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense.
Teams will make substitutions. Kings leading now by 10. They've got each one more. DeMarcus Cousins out there with John Lewis. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rondo in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And Moore kicks to Lewis. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Here's Money. And again, no good by Golden State. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Down low, Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 12. All going up court. Here's Money. 9 points in the game so far. Five on the clock. Fires the 3. Count the bucket. Money's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Golden State. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Sacramento, 10 games behind.
And, well, for the Warriors, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
Here's more. Sacramento again missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Money. He's covered by Gay. And the officials call a traveling violation. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. In third, the Warriors.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Kings leading now by 7. Rondo with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Lewis. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Now the Warriors moving it up.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings Dance Team.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Andrew Bogut. He's getting around 8 points a game, 9 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Trying to get back on track. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cousins has got 8.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Ladies.
Warriors trail by 7. Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. Here's Money. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He ended up with 38 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
No good from the wing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Rajon Rondo. 9th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lanes, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Money. 19 points in the game. No good. Great D that time from Rondo. Moving it up. Finished off the break. Rondo's got 8 points.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Money. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Money. Good on the triple. Money's got 22 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
From 12 feet out, again, Golden State.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Rondo with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Rondo passes to Moore. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Money. 24 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Thompson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Rondo kicks to Cousins. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Sacramento leading by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
I don't think there's some magic answer to that. I mean, defense aren't exactly a puzzle. There's a solution. Sometimes all you can do is hoist it up and hope it goes in. Right now, they just aren't falling for us.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Some changes for Sacramento. Quincy Acies checked in for Lure. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Livingston comes in for Thompson. And Money subbed in for Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Livingston is out there with Money, and it's Iguodala in at the 3.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Both free throws good from Money. The Kings trail by 6. Collison dishes to Cousins. That's good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Here's Money. He has 29. Shot from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Moore right side. Tries it from 19. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. To tie, Collison, no good. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. 1:14 left to play in the third. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. From downtown, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Money. Money's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Caspi passes to Ace. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Collison.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. No good from Money. And now the Kings, fast break. Collison's got the ball.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Shooting just 1.
Some changes here for the Kings. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Quincy Acies. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Evans comes in for Draymond Green. Clark, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Money subbed in for Thompson. Cansby is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's Collison. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. No good for Money. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
You guys have been making it look too easy the last few games. How long do you think this will last?
Forever? Man, I don't know. You guys are the ones that make a big deal about this kind of thing. We're just trying to win games and compete for a championship. If we're thinking too much about some stupid streak, then it's going to be over real quick anyway. So stop asking about that stuff. Let's talk about something else, please.
Looking at the stat line, you took a lot of threes tonight. Any particular reason for that?
Yeah. Reason being is that they were giving me open looks and I took them. It's pretty simple. Anyone else would have done the same. That's it.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?